Hi, so today we're going to continue on with the leave it exercise, which to remind you means do not touch that. You need to make sure you've taught the word leave it before you progress onto this exercise. So the idea is you put out something that your dog wants and they are not going to be allowed it. It could be a toy, it could be a bowl of food, but they're not going to be allowed to have it. Even at the end of the exercise, you're going to pick it up and you're going to remove it. They are not allowed to have it. So with this, you're going to have to imagine that there is a bubble around that resource that your dog wants. So you need to find the edge of that bubble to the point where the dog is interested in it, but they're still responsive to you. If you go into that bubble, they're not going to be able to listen to you, and you might see signs of frustration. They might whine, they might bark, but they just won't be able to disengage from it and turn back to you. A successful repetition for this is the dog looks at the item, you say leave it, they turn back to you, look at you with no tension on the lead. So only when you've had sort of 3 to 5 successful repetitions do you then make it more difficult by moving closer to the resource. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move Logan away a little bit, show him the fact that I'm putting treats in. This way. Move him away. He's like, really? And I'm going to walk past with a little bit of distance. This way. Right. Going to go forward. Leave it. Yes. So as soon as he looks, I leave it once. I wait for him to look back at me. I mark when he looks back at me. I keep walking and I reward him once I'm past it. So we'll do that again. Ready. Leave it. Yes. Good boy. So I'm not pulling him back. I'm just matching his pressure to stop him from going closer. Leave it. Yes, good boy. So that was nice because there wasn't much tension on the lead, but I'm not moving any closer because they've not been successful enough because initially there was some tension. So if they are pulling towards it, you just stop, you wait them out, you say leave it once and you wait for that head turn. Leave it. Yes, good boy. So that was successful. There was no tension on the lead. Leave it. Yes, good boy. Very good. Leave it. Yes. And I don't have the food in my hand. The food is in the treat pouch. It comes after he does the behaviour. Ready? Good boy. So I'll verbally praise him if he comes with me without looking. But I do want him to pay attention to the fact that the resource is there. So that means I just need to potentially move a little bit closer. Leave it. So I wait. Yes. So yes as soon as he looks and reward. Leave it. Yes, good boy. And I'm getting closer over time. Leave it. Yes. Leave it. Yes, good boy. And I'm just going to keep repeating this until I can sort of walk past it. Leave it. Yes. Leave it. Yes, good boy. And I'll need to practice this with 6 to 8, 8 to 10 different items. So he learns leave it means leave it no matter what the item looks like. So we'll do one more and then I'll give him a little break. Leave it. Yes. So I'm marking when he's actually looking and giving me eye contact. I'm going to do one more because that wasn't as clean as I want to end on. Ready? Very nice, but you got to look. Leave it. Yes, good boy. Very good. And we'll end it there. So I will move him away and I will pick that up. So when I let him off lead again, he doesn't get to have it. Okay, so in the first part of the video, you saw Loken and I introduced the leave it, walking along. He looked at the resource. I'd say leave it. He'd turn back to me and get the treat. Step one, he's on lead because I don't want me to say leave it and him to ignore me and be able to go and get the resource. Once they're more advanced, you can try it off lead. I'd strongly recommend having a second person for this. So you can put the second person next to the resource. So if your dog does ignore you, they can just pick it up and your dog won't be able to get it. I don't have a second person today, so I've moved on to Luna because she's done leave it before, and I'm gonna do it off lead. But because I'm going off lead, I'm gonna increase my distance from the resource so she's really set up for success and hopefully will be successful, and then I'll move closer over time. So I'm gonna just move her slightly further away from the resource. Luna, ready? So I do, again, I need her to look at it or show interest in it. She does know it's there. Leave it. Yes, good girl. And I might give her 2 or 3 treats to say, good job, that was a really nice decision. Leave it. Yes! So I cheated slightly there. I made a little kissy noise, which, not the best timing from me, but I really didn't want her to go and grab it. Leave it. Yes. So I am being really generous with my treats here. But I want her to learn leave it means come back to me. Leave it. Yes. So again, I cheated slightly using a kissy noise. So because I had to cheat, I'm going to increase that distance. For her, it's that balance of finding the distance where she's actually interested. And finding the distance where she's supposed to leave it. Yes, good girl. And you'll notice when I said leave it, I curved my body slightly away from the resource. Leave it. Yes. I'm going to do one more and then I'm going to stop. Leave it. Yes, good girl. Well done. That was really, really nice and I'm very happy with that. So I need to make sure I go and pick the resource up. Wait. And she doesn't get it at the end. It needs to go away because leave it means that is rat poison. You are never allowed to have that.